Hey everybody, this is Theorel. You can find me on the Marvel Champions Discord answering rules questions or doing the Card Text podcast with Bob and Scott, or here on YouTube where I have various Marvel Champions playthrough videos where I go through the scenarios in a progression style, building decks with cards available at the time, and after I had completed going through all the scenarios available, I went back through and played some scenarios to have played at least one game with every hero. And since the release of Mutant Genesis, I've been going ahead and playing through those scenarios. This is the fourth Mutant Genesis scenario, the attack on Xavier's mansion. That's what it's called, right? Mansion attack, yeah. Where we fight the Brotherhood as they attack the mansion. And to defend the mansion, who else than Cyclops? So let's go ahead and take a look through this and build a deck for Cyclops. So if you haven't watched the last couple games that I've played, I've been building decks extemporaneously as we pull this up. So yeah, we're going to do that now with a Cyclops deck. So Cyclops is interesting. He's got a couple of hooks. He can include X-Men allies from any aspect, and he gets to search for a tactic upgrade and add it to his hand once per round when he's an alter ego. So, anyways, he's the leader of the X-Men, so, you know, we're going to play him in leadership, because what else could we do? Have to do leadership. He needs an X-Jet, because everyone always needs an X-Jet. We're going to throw in an X-Mansion this time. And considering Utopia, I'm going to put that in my secondary stack, where it might not get played. Cerebro, though. We're going to throw in Cerebro. Ooh, and we probably want the Danger Room, right? I don't know. This seems kind of expensive. I mean, it's good. It's just expensive. It's really good. So many of these things are really good. Oh, that's why we have to use Utopia, because it gives us the ally limit. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. I shuffled the deck. Alright, well, there's 8 cards there. So, Danger Room is really good in multiplayer because anybody can trigger it. I mean, a lot of these X-Men upgrades are just really solid multiplayer. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We will see. I'm just going to pull up all the X-Men allies that we got access to here and pretend like they're all feasible to be used. Alright. And we're just going to go through and grab X-Men allies. So we got Blindfold and who else? Banshee. And there should be somebody else. Marvel Girl. There she is. Is that Rachel Summers? That's right. Alright, meanwhile we've got Nightcrawler and Polaris and Rock Slide over here. We have Beast, because the aggression deck came with one ally. And then we've got Wolverine and not Psylocke yet. Dust and Magic. Alright. So we have a lot of allies available to us. A lot of them. Way more than I play. Right? So this is where my ally limit of 5 is going to come and say, oh, you can't do that. And it definitely weakens some of these abilities. Don't get me wrong. Abilities like Utopia is not quite as good when you don't just shove 50 billion allies into your deck and trigger it all the time. I don't know. It's maybe not that bad. So we've got Danger Room training here. So we're going to plan on at least having a kind of more training-oriented Voltron-y deck Coordinated attack is interesting for helping us take out allies while saving consequential damage. Leadership skill is interesting in that you gives you 3 tokens for thwart or attack. Oh, we don't have leadership skill. That's in Wolverine, I think, right? I don't know. I don't know where all these cards came from. Okay, what else does... By Wolverine, I totally meant Storm. Comes in Storm. Ooh, so we've got Band Together. Band Together is pretty cool for when it comes to having more resources. Probably not 3 of them. Let's just go with 2. So, yeah, I guess the question is, what are we doing? What are we doing with all of this stuff? What does... Man, what is... What does he come with? Coordinated attack and teamwork. I know he comes with... Does he come with new cards? Come on. What do we get? These cards are in order. To meet my X-Men, that's in Storm again. Psychic Kicker, no. Honestly, I can't remember what old Cyclops comes with, other than Danger Room training. Like, he has to come with something else, right? Surely he comes with something else. I mean, I know he comes with effective leadership as his resource, but, I mean, this is a good resource for kind of a swarmy deck, I think. If you're going to be playing allies and dropping them out, you know, if you want to play an ally and command team them and do all kinds of crazy stuff like that, then this could be better. But as it is, it's not necessarily that great. So I honestly have no idea what this deck is supposed to look like. Okay, let's see. We are doing a more team deck. So what we want is make the call, because forcing myself to only include 5 allies means I need to be able to make the call. Okay, let's pick some allies. So Beast, because Beast is cool. Wolverine is also a really good ally. Then it's just a matter of who's going to be most useful. So Professor X is interesting, always, because of his abilities. Colossus, Storm. I'm not seeing anybody where I'm just like, ooh, this is the ally I want to include. So Rock Slide's nice for boosting. Magic is good, as we just saw in our Master Mold scenario. Being able to just discard a minion is great. Although I don't know much about these guys. Let's see. Mystique is elite, so she's not getting discarded. About the Brotherhood, where are they? Yeah, so she could discard one of these guys, but they aren't that powerful. So I think Magic's not as powerful in this scenario as she is when there's Sentinels to discard. I'm kind of liking Rock Slide. I'm kind of liking Polaris just because Tough is good and she's a little cheaper. And then I think Marvel Girl seems potentially interesting. She has to attack minions to get her power, but comparatively Blindfold's not doing much. Dust would be better in a massive gang. I mean, Nightcrawler's not bad. I'm not opposed to having Nightcrawler in the deck. But I think if I'm just going to be making the call, I don't really need him. Make the call does not combo very nicely with Colossus or Storm, so it's reasonable not to include them. And that leaves us with Professor X. Would I rather be able to confuse than do any of these things? Yes. If I'm going to be going Alter Ego, also he's a psionic, so I think that probably knocks out either Rock Slide or Polaris. Oh, Coordinated Attack is the other card that includes. Thank you, Brain. You caught up. I thought you would eventually. So the question is, would I rather have Tough statuses or Professor X? Let's go with Professor X over Tough. And we'll just trust that we can handle everything else. Alright, so rest of the allies go bye-bye. Alright, that just gives me some room to think. So Inspired is obviously good if we're going to be training up people to get bonus uses out of them. And I'll go ahead and grab Coordinated Attack because extra attachments seem nice. Then there's just the matter of what are we going to do with all these guys? How do we make life more interesting? So one thing we could do that could be interesting is we could throw in Command Team for ready effects, and then we could, have more boosts. Without additional ready effects, things like R&D facility aren't as useful because it's one counter for +1 thwart, +1 attack until the end of the phase, right? That's not doing anything amazing if you're not going to be attacking multiple times. What we could do is just lean further into the Voltron-ness of everything and throw in Sidearm. Let's give our X-Men some guns to go along with their mutant powers. We do have this team up card. It's 2 cost, team up. Where is it? Come on, eyes, stop following. I'm doing this terribly. Oh, game time. Game time's cool. Game time is really cool when you've got upgraded people. Although it only works if they have a training. So we might throw in a 3rd Danger Room training. Right. And then finally, the card that I want to see is a 2-cost Psychic Report. Here it is. Return a Cyclops card from our discard pile to our hand. Okay. And then there's Rapid Response, which I'm not going to include because it feels a little bit cheap. And I'm not trying to be that OP. Alright, let's see what this looks like in terms of card count. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, I believe. That was an entirely insensible way to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Alright, we're 4 cards over what I consider to be a reasonable limit. So Psychic Rapport is going to ready Cyclops and Phoenix. That feels not like a thing I want to do, so I'm just not going to deal with it. Cyclops is not going to be my powerhouse. We're going to be all being Cyclops is a leader and he leads people. Alright, so that leaves me with 3 too many cards. I'm hoping that going Alter Ego makes sense here. I don't actually know how much sense it makes. We're looking at 7 threat 7 threat caps, so not necessarily the most sensible thing if we don't have the ability to confuse. But, that's like what X-Men do. The Alter Ego. I can just cut the Alter Ego. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. If I just cut the alter ego, because I'm playing solo, and going alter ego just is not a thing you can do in solo games with any kind of frequency. This seems like just an overkill amount of stuff. I don't have confusion as a thing in my kit, right? I have Professor X, which sure I can replay him a bit. I can pull him with Cerebro. I don't know, Cerebro searches my deck for him. If I get a psionic ally out, which I have a couple of, I don't know, maybe it can work. I would like to try it. So what I could do is I could kill Utopia. I don't need a 4 ally limit. Let's stick with 3 ally limit. Let's stick with just 2 danger room trainings. We're just going to try and train up a single ally to good effect. So that's 2. I need 1 more card out. 1 more card. Could I eliminate one of my hero cards? 1 more card. It's my only resource. I mean, I'll band together. Maybe I don't take 2 band togethers. Maybe I just take 1. I recur it with beasts. Alright, that's what we're going to do. I have no idea if this is going to work, but it's a 40 card deck, so I'm happy with it. Yes, I didn't have to eliminate 1,000 cards. I could have done a 41 card deck. I don't know why I feel compelled to run 40 card decks. I apologize. Okay, so it begins. Alrighty. How does this start? Shuffle all copies of the main scheme. Shuffle, stack them under here. I did that already. Shuffle the villains together. Top card of this deck is in play. Okay, I'm not looking at my screen. My eyes are closed. You don't have to believe me, but it's true. And so I'm starting with the blob, but no one can move the blob. Alright. Then this goes in the victory display. Sorry. Deal each player a face down encounter card. Did I shuffle this? I think I did. Deal each player a face down encounter card. Advance to the next card in the main scheme deck. Add this card to the victory display. Alright, this is in the victory display. We're on the baseball court. Each ally and minion gains toughness. Cool. This is the one where we're super OP. Let's see. Blob has toughness, so he should be tough. And after he attacks and damages a character, we stun that character. So that's going to be annoying. Alright. Now we completed that. Now we can do our mulligan. Alright, we've got Wolverine and a double resource, which is great. We have Cerebro, which we really want to get out. So that's like my whole hand. Now that's fine. We get a single tactic card, which we can use. Obviously, Blob can't be a priority target. I mean, he could be, but it just doesn't do us any good. We're not playing our visor because that's not going to happen. I might be able to get another ally. Ooh, then I can make him a priority target, and then I could shoot him. So that'd be good. Shooting is always good. I'm kind of inclined to just leave this here, honestly. I don't have that much build that I'm searching for. Cerebro is kind of like the big one that I want anyways, and I already have it. So, sure. We're going to play Cerebro. we're going to search our deck for a tactic, and it's not going to be the one that's expensive. Actually, let's see. So we have that one. What's our other tactics? We have exploit weakness, and we have the one that makes him -1 attack. Where's that? Here we go, practice defense. Do I want to give him -1 attack for the turn? Then it'll just be 1 with a boost. I'm probably going to take a hit from him, so sure. Let's do practice defense. Alright, now Cerebro is going to search the top 5 cards in my deck for an ally. Oh, sorry. I needed to shuffle. Okay, now we're going to search the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so it looks like we got Phoenix. Now, I still am somewhat inclined to play Wolverine, but I need to consider the possibility that what I want to do here is play Phoenix and hold Wolverine. And I am strongly considering that. I could play Phoenix, practice defense of the villain, shoot him. Oh gosh, I get another card. Alright, hold on. If I play Phoenix for 3, 1, 2, 3, and pull a Cyclops card from my discard pile to my hand, which would be Tactical Genius. Brilliance, whatever. Then I'd have 3 cards, and I can't quite play Wolverine for 3. Man. That's a shame. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to go with Wolverine. Maybe I'll just hold Phoenix, though. So I won't shoot him with my visor. It's Wolverine. Hey, bub. Alright. I'll flip over to Cyclops. We're going to drop a practice defense on the blob, so he only attacks for 1. Wolverine's going to attack him. Wolverine has piercing. He takes 2 consequential for that. But he knocks off the tough and does 3 damage. Sorry, he should have had 19. And then Cyclops is going to punch him for 1, because I could thwart, but why? And then I draw. Oh, sorry, Wolverine had toughness, so he didn't take any damage yet. That's funny. I could actually block with Wolverine. 1 threat. Blob attacks me. He's attacking for 1 plus a boost. I could block this with Wolverine. It would be ridiculous. He would slowly heal. He would be stunned. Yeah, no, I'm just going to defend it. That's fine. Attach this card to a minion and give it a tough status card. I don't have any minions. That doesn't happen. He hit me for 2. Look at that. He didn't deal any damage to me. I'm not even stunned. Yeah, I can move the blob. Oh, man. Really? Alright, stalwart, toughness, villainous. Yeah, that sucks. When defeated, search for gene therapy and reveal it. Attach the enemy with the lowest printed attack. Okay, so that all determines how that's going to go. Great. And exhaustion. I'm already exhausted. Ha! I defeated you. When revealed, shuffle this card into your deck. It gains Surge. I'm already not feeling great about how this game's going. Closing my eyes. Surge. Brotherhood beat down. Blob is in play. I am stunned. Well, that is a rough way to start the game when we already have 2 things. So let's see. We could get Wolverine to have 4 attack, which seems cool. Or I can play Phoenix. I can do both. So we're going to do both. 1, 2, 3. Plays Phoenix. Oh. How does this work? If I wasn't stunned, if I was not stunned, then I could shoot him. But I am stunned. But the thing is, if I was in alter ego, alright. Hold on, I gotta read something. How does gene therapy work? Like, how important is it to drop that on him? One time plus 2 attack. 1 time plus 2 attack. Phoenix is tough. It's very interesting, isn't it? See, I just don't think I'm in a position to... This is my discard pile. Don't think I'm in a position to do stuff. I could give Wolverine a sidearm, and then he can attack for 4, which is cool. But see, if he's going to attack me anyways, that does me no good. So, okay. So, I don't know if I'm explaining all my thoughts very well. If I make him a priority target, right, and then go alter ego, then I can retrieve a tactic. I could use that to play sidearm on Wolverine. Wolverine could attack him for 4. Phoenix could attack him for 2. He would be defeated. I would get to draw 2 cards. I could use Cerebro to search my deck and discard pile for an ally. If I got a double resource out of that, then I could play Professor X. But that's a lot to have to happen for that to work out. I could clear my stun status by dropping priority target on him. I could just play sidearm on Wolverine. He can attack for 4. And Phoenix can thwart for 2. Then I'm going to take a lot of hits. And I'm going to need to go alter ego. But necessarily a problem. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to handle all of this stuff. Do I want to go alter ego? Take my chances. This is probably going to flip at that point though, because 7 threat, and we've got some scheming going on. So it's going to go 3, and then he's going to scheme for almost certainly 4, especially with the Amplify icon in play. So basically that loses me this stage of the scheme. It seems early in the game to lose that stage of the scheme. So I think we're just going to take it easy. We're going to take some damage, and it's going to stink. I could not thwart this. Phoenix could just block him. But then I'm still going to take a nasty hit from Mr. Sinister. Oh, I don't want to thwart this. Right. So that's what this looked like. This looked like play sidearm on Wolverine, hit him for 4, and then Phoenix is going to punch him. Wolverine takes some consequential. 2 of it. Phoenix punches Sinister. He's gone. And then I'm only getting hit by the blob. after my turn begins. Okay, I draw 5 cards. So, alright. 1 threat. Blob attacks me. I'm already stunned, so that's fine. I take 1, 2, 3 damage, and I continue to be stunned. And we get another side scheme. The player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an ally and adds it to their hand. That is cool. I'm going to thwart that, and that's going to be great. So, start of my turn, Wolverine heals 1 damage. Now, it's just a question of how I want to thwart. I think I want to thwart. And then probably Phoenix wants to thwart, because, I mean, I might as well just use my 2 guys that thwart for 4 total. And then, since I protected students, I get to search my deck and discard pile for an ally and add it to my hand. Now, Beast seems pretty solid here. But I think I probably want Professor X. I think I need to confuse Blob so that I can go Alter Ego. And that seems to make sense, so that's how we're going to do this. I'm not sure exactly how the rest of that fits. Does that work out? No, I didn't need to do that exactly like that. Right? Put him back in the deck. Okay. Nothing else has happened. I'm going to flip to Alter Ego. I don't have anything that cares if I'm in hero form. I'm going to use Cerebro, which is an Alter Ego action. And I can search my deck for an X-Men ally. So I'm going to use that to pull out Professor X this time. Alright. And I'm going to pull a tactic from my discard pile, which will just be priority target, because there's nothing else that I really want. I'm going to pay 1 to drop Danger Room Training on Wolverine. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 for Professor X. No. Darn it. I spent Professor X to play Danger Room Training on Wolverine. Now I use Phoenix to finish thwarting this side scheme, and then I pull Professor X back into my hand, because that's what this does. It's just a little Cerebro. Then I can use Wolverine, who can thwart this scheme for 2. At which point I have to search for that stupid gene therapy and put it on the Blob, which means he's going to hit me hard. That's fine. 1, 2, 3 lets me play Professor X, who is going to confuse the Blob. And then finally, for 1, we're going to drop a sidearm on Phoenix. Oh, and Professor X is, of course, going to thwart for 3. Alrighty. 6 card hand. Interesting things to have. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with them all, but that's fine. This goes up by 1. Blob is confused. He does not scheme. I get a single encounter card. It's immovable. No one can move the Blob. Blob activates against me. Okay, so he schemes for 2. 3. And then Professor X gets discarded because he always does. Cerebro now can pull for me Beast. And then I can search my... Oh, sorry, I can only search my deck for a tactic upgrade. I totally misplayed that. I apologize. Did I not? Where's coordinated attack? There it is. Search my deck for a coordinated attack, which is fine. Alright. Oops. This card is useless right now, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Beast. And he's able to pull a double resource, which is fine. I did not heal Wolverine. Okay. Now I could recover, which might not be a bad idea because he's going to attack me for +2, and that attack has overkill and piercing. I may just shoot him, but first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Tactical Brilliance to remove 3 threat from a scheme, and then I can choose a tactic card in my discard pile and add it to my hand. So this time it can just be Practice Defense, because that's always a good one. Then we can drop Practice Defense on the Blob. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to Inspire Wolverine. There we go. Wolverine, you're now amazing. Alright. I guess I hold Field Commander? Sure. I don't really need it. I think I'm going to ditch it. Okay. Well, I guess I could have dropped... Maybe I did want to drop Exploit Weakness. Oh no, that's right. Now I spend Field Commander to clear my stun status. Look at that. I'm not stunned anymore. Okay. And then we can just do some stuff. So Beast can attack for 2. Phoenix can attack for 3. He doesn't have like any crazy abilities. Okay. And Wolverine can attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Wolverine, your stack of upgrades is too big. Put it up there. Alright. Draw our 5-card hand. Oh, hey, look. It's finally the Danger Room. Alright, this goes up by 1. Blob attacks me. I'm not going to bother with this. He's attacking me for 3 already, so there's no way I can block this fully. He hits me for 3. And a stun. Oh, right. Why did I clear my stun again? I don't remember. I guess because I could. Single encounter card. It's Pyro. Cool. It's a minion. I can kill that minion with a coordinated attack. I would love to play Danger Room, but I'd really like to get X-Jet out. So I'm going to get the X-Jet out. 1. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3 for an X-Jet. And then I'll spend the X-Jet to clear my stun status. I'm going to thwart the main scheme. Or, yeah, thwart that for 2. Wolverine healed for 1. So, I mean, Wolverine could attack for 3, 4, 5, 6 with overkill, right? No, just ranged. Aw, just ranged. No overkill. That's only after he attacks me, so that's not going to happen. I can deal 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sure. We're just going to do that. Boom, boom. Double attack on this guy. He did. I'm going to hang on to Wolverine for a minute. I'm going to let him just heal naturally. Because I'm not in that much of a hurry. And I would kind of like to reshuffle my deck. Sorry. He doesn't heal yet. He heals later. Oh, right. After this card enters your hand, discard an ally or support you control. Alright, bye Cerebro. These are all upgrades. It's not upgrade, right? Ally. Yeah. Alright, Blob is attacking me. I feel like I don't want to be defended. B. Whatever. And I'm about to play Marvel Girl anyways. So that works out. Yep, go ahead. Alright, Marvel Girl takes a bunch of damage. And she can go back into my discard pile. Yay! I get a single encounter card. It is Concussive Force. When revealed in hero form, I take 2 damage. Okay, that's fine. That's all done. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 for Marvel Girl. This is gone, by the way. We're going to put Practice Defense on him, so he has -1 attack. And then with X-Jet, I can attack him for 3. Time to flip him. Yeah, may as well. 1, 2, 3 for my Optic Blast. 1 from Marvel Girl. Oh, yeah. Oh well. I defeated the Blob. Now I have to fight Toad. He's tough because these guys are all tough. But unfortunately, he has to deal with Wolverine, who healed 1 at the start of my turn. Alright, so Wolverine takes 2 consequential damage to deal 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to this 16 hit point villain. And Beast will deal 2 more. I discard Inflation. Infiltration? Inflation. Yeah, well, you know, that's the thing that's going on. You can get an extra encounter card. Oh, I also defeated a minion, or a villain, I'm pretty sure I gives me an extra card. After the villain is defeated. Otherwise, deal each player an encounter card and reveal the next villain. Okay, well that sucks. That was poorly timed on my part. Oh, look, Game Time. That's a card that's in this deck. Who remembered that? Who indeed? Unfortunately, Wolverine's my only training character. Well, at least you can thwart for 3. Alright, well, Toad's going to be annoying and attack me. And I think I'm going to let Beast take the hit. Because it's pretty much where I'm at. Alright. Beast takes 4 damage. Force response. After he attacks and damages a character you control, discard 1 random card from your hand. Wow, he's mean. Let's get rid of him. Alright, well this could suck. 3 encounter cards. It's the Brotherhood. Not the thing you want to see first. It's Mystique, who has Quick Strike, and her attack is equal to the villain's attack, so she attacks me for 2 damage. And it's the Blob, who has Guard, and attacks me for 2 damage and stuns me. Well, not ideal. Not ideal at all. So, fortunately, he... Oh, they have toughness. Oh, shoot. My characters have toughness, too. Marvel Girl doesn't have any damage. They both have toughness. Which is kind of fine. I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things. I think I need to go Alter Ego. And I think that's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I obviously need to go Alter Ego. The question is, do I do anything before I go Alter Ego or not? She has 3 schemes. So Marvel Girl can punch her and remove 3 threat from a scheme, which is crazy. Wolverine can remove 3 threat from the scheme. Is this a hero action? It is, so I have to do that first. So Wolverine is going to thwart this for 3 and take a single consequential. And then Game Time is going to ready him. Oops. Oh, I can also only use X-Jet on hero form. Darn. I need to use X-Jet and Alter Ego. Well, my problem is dying. Dying's pretty rough. So I don't think I can thwart. So I think we're going to just flip to Alter Ego and recover. Ricochet Beam also would have only cleared my stun, so that's not really worth it. Now I can search my deck for a tactic, which I would like to search for priority target. And let's go ahead and make... Oh, shoot. I'm going to lose the basketball court, aren't I? I don't know that there's a way to avoid that. Well, I'm just thinking, because Mystique's going to thwart for 3, or scheme for 3. And I can't kill her. Like, I just don't have the damage to kill her. I guess I could have the damage. Oh, I don't have Cerebro anymore. Oh my gosh, I forgot I didn't have Cerebro. I totally forgot I didn't have Cerebro. Okay, yep. Blob's priority target. Wolverine is going to attack Blob, dealing 6 damage. And piercing. I draw 2 cards. Yeah. That could have gone any other way, and it would have been great. Marvel Girl is going to attack Mystique, because she can do that. And it's probably worth it. I just forgot. I totally forgot I did not have that. Have Cerebro. So that means I needed to stay. I should have done that then. I don't think there was any reason not to do that. I could have used that to thwart before I flipped. And there was no reason not to. I couldn't put a thing on him though. Oh, I guess I can still use Band Together. Not a hero resource or anything. To play Danger Room. Alright, and we're just going to discard those 2 cards. But this is still going to flip, because Mystique. Yep. Maybe hang on to the Ricochet Beam. I don't know. Doesn't seem worth it. Alright, ready everything. Draw 5 cards. Man, that was a tough turn. That was just a tough turn. 1, 1, 2, 3, plus a boost. 4, 5, and Mystique. 1, 2, 3. Oh look, she defeated this side scheme. I get a new side scheme. It's the courtyard. Everybody has +1 attack. Okay, that's not too bad. Of course, I just drew it. Thanks. So helpful. Alright, well, let's get that back. Alright, Wolverine heals 1. That's not enough for him to attack again, though. Unfortunately. enters play. So, what I'm trying to figure out is, oh, it is enough if I make a coordinated attack. And I kind of want to make a coordinated attack against her anyways. I can also make her a priority target. I can do all these things from Alter Ego, which is great. Okay, so Wolverine's going to attack her for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1 consequential. And then Marvel Girl is going to attack her for 2 and 0 consequential. And also thwart for 3. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards to replace those 2 that I just ditched. So, my feeling is that I would kind of like to play Beast. Because he comes with a discount. So if I play Beast for 4, of course Phoenix also comes with a discount. Just not as steep of a discount, but she's also a 2/2/3. That's really interesting. So these two are basically the same. Huh. I mean, I just need to take out Toad here. Ooh, I could replay priority target. She pulls it from my discard, right? Yes. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3 for Phoenix. She pulls priority target back into my hand. She gets deck and discard pile. She gets Danger Room training. That's not enough, because I'm stunned. And because I'm exhausted. Well, we're still going to do it. Two for Ruby Quartz Visor. Darn, I don't need the extra resource anymore. So, since I wasn't going to get a priority target anyways, I could make him... I could exploit his weakness, in which case I will deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. He'll only have 3 health left. Or... no, let's pull back. No, I can't do that. I was thinking if I could pull back Ricochet Beam. I can't play it because it's only a single. Yeah, I mean, I guess I may as well pull back Exploit Weakness instead of Priority Target. Did I even pull back a card? Shoot, who knows? I'll spend 1, exploit his weakness, and Phoenix will attack him for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will use this to clear my stun status so that I'm no longer stunned. And then I'll draw 5 cards. Alright, 1 threat. Toad attacks me for 2+ boost. If this damages anybody, then I have to discard a random card. So I guess I'm discarding a random card. However, I only have 2 health. 4 health, I mean. So this could easily kill me, especially because he's attacking me for 3+ a boost. You know what, Wolverine? You're almost dead. Well, I don't know. What are we looking at? Yeah, sure. Wolverine's almost dead. We're just gonna let him die. Alrighty. So he attacks for however much damage that is. And then I get a single encounter card. It's protect the students. Cool. So that's fine. We can no longer exploit his weakness. Now he only has 3 hit points, and I'm attacking for +1. So that's annoying. Just trying to think through. God. None of my numbers work. One, two, three, four. Boom. That's defeated. I think I'm gonna pull Beast because he seems good here. Potentially. I don't know, maybe he's terrible. Yeah, no, maybe I just want to pull Wolverine. I'm not about to shuffle this time, right? Okay. Sure. Phoenix, beat him up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he is defeated. And now I'm dealing with Avalanche. He's going to make me exhaust allies constantly. Wow. Does it get more annoying than that? Alright. Well, he has -1 attack. He's also tough. He has 18 hit points. One. Oh, if I'm an alter ego. See, he only schemes for 2. My attacks gain piercing and ranged. So he was tough. He's not tough anymore. He's still attacking me for 4+ a boost, which is ridiculous. See, what I can do is I can use the X-Jet to play Cerebro. And then I can go to Alter Ego, and I can use Cerebro to grab... I should obviously grab Professor X, because that's who I need at the moment. Then I can spend 1, 2, 3 to play Professor X. And just because I can, I'm going to go ahead and give him Danger Room training. And he confuses the villain. And then he's going to thwart off the one threat on the main scheme. Alright. So I should be solid here. I can hang on to Wolverine, who it can play in place of Professor X next turn. He doesn't get discarded quite yet. And I draw until I have 6 cards. Oh, I'm supposed to have an encounter card because of Beating Toad. Hey, look, it's the expansion. Never thought I'd see that card. Alright, 1 threat. Avalanche is confused. I get 2 encounter cards. One of them is this awful card, but only has a 1 defeated effect. And the other one is Surge. Into Caught Off Guard, I will discard this Danger Room training. Or I could have discarded this Practice Defense, since Professor X now gets discarded. Okay. Cool. So this is where things get kind of interesting. All characters have +1 attack. So Marvel Girl attacks for 2 and is defeated. Cerebro can unfortunately only search my deck, so that doesn't help me at all, because Rock Slide came onto my hand. Darn you, Rock Slide. Why are you in my hand? I can, however, search for a Exploit Weakness, which is what I should have played already. And I don't think I need an X-Mansion. I'm just going to exploit his weakness. He could take 1 more damage. And we'll let Phoenix punch him too, so she punches for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, he's basically defeated already. I spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to replay Wolverine. I flipped hero mode. I hit him for 4. Sorry. Wolverine has Danger Room training. And 1, 2. I can Tactical Brilliance this. I can Tactical Brilliance this. There. Remove side schemes. Good practice. From the encounter discard pile into your deck. That's so terrible. So it just shuffles all these infiltration. That is the only shapeshifter card I've ever seen. I saw it twice the last time I played with her, and once this time. But anyways, there we go. Infiltration got shuffled into my deck. It doesn't matter, but you know, it's a fun thing. Alright. Wolverine punches him for 3, 4, 5, 6. I can even punch him for 3. Alright, Avalanche is defeated. So, yeah, getting +1 attack was really nice. Obviously, that made all of my ally shenanigans very powerful. So, cool. Yeah, Cyclops is interesting. This was an interesting deck. It's not. I don't think this is my favorite Cyclops deck. I really think those X-Men supports are just, they are such a multiplayer cool thing. Obviously, Utopia would have been nice to have +1 ally limit, and readying allies. Game time is crazy, but yeah. Still, all in all, pretty cool. If anything, I feel like it's too many allies for as long as they stick around. But, you know, I've never let that be a significant complaint for me. Yeah. So I think, other than those couple of errors that I made, everything went okay. Hopefully, Mystique's rough, and defeating 3 Brotherhood villains. I didn't get to fight Pyro, and he's probably like the worst one. Dealing an extra 2 to 3 damage to you every turn. 4, I guess, worst case scenario. And discarding through your deck, which is always annoying. But definitely getting hit and hit and hit, that was tough. Getting the Brotherhood size scheme and 2 Brotherhood minions at the same turn. But at least I got to see some Brotherhood minions. I feel like the Sabretooth, I just didn't see any minions, and Master Mold, I didn't see any minions. I haven't seen a lot of minions this Mutant Genesis run through, even though there's a good number of them out. So, cool. Fun times. And, yep. All in all, Cyclops is interesting. There's, he's got a lot of good things going on for him. I do wish a little bit that there was a way to shoot without having to attach things. I wish this gave the ability to shoot without having to attach tactic. I also kind of wish it didn't cost to only generate optic blast resources, but generating optic blast resources is still pretty solid. So I won't complain about it. I think I'm satisfied with Cyclops. So, and the Brotherhood, I don't know, it was fine. It seems like a fine scenario. It's not like, I don't feel like it's a super special scenario, which is unfortunate, but you know, I think that's fine. I think I like this a little bit better than the other multi-villain scenarios, just because it's feels a little bit more like a standard scenario, and I think that's a good thing. It's not overly hard, but it's not overly easy either. I do think, yeah, no, I think it's fine. I don't know. Anyways, if you like this, like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any thoughts, and I will see you next time.